Hi, I'm Mike Ritchie from the Ritchie Law Firm. I'm going to talk to you today about what do you do after you got home from the hospital and you've had a car wreck and you're injured, and what are your next steps? First of all, look, call your family or your friends, the people who are closest to you. Let them know that you've been hurt. I mean, these are the people who are going to probably uh, help you and are going to be there for you when you need them and are going to help you do some of these other things that you need to do. If you have kids and you've been in a car wreck, you may want to call the school or call a friend to make sure that they can get picked up. I mean, the last thing you want to do is be sitting in the hospital worried about who's going to pick up your kids because they're coming out of school. You should certainly notify your employer if it looks like you're going to be out of work for any period of time. You may want to ask them whether or not direct deposit is available for you so that your checks can come in faster, and whether or not you have any sick time or leave time available to you. You should definitely check on any payments that you have for house or for rent. You should check with your landlord or your mortgage provider. Sometimes there are programs that help suspend or lower payments for people who are temporarily disabled. Same thing for your car and utility payments. You certainly want to check, make sure that those have been timely paid, as well as whether there are any programs available through the car loan company or through your utility company that would provide a suspension or reduction of your payments during a period of short-term disability. You should certainly look at your own auto insurance, see whether there's any coverage under your own auto insurance. There's optional coverage in Virginia, which we call medical payments or medical expense coverage, that could cover at least a portion of your medical expenses after you've been injured. You should certainly, if you have disability insurance of any type through work or AFLEC or something like that, you should certainly check into that and report the injury to them and any kind of disability that's expected. While you're going to the doctor, make sure you keep the names and phone numbers of the doctors. These are things that are going to be important. You're almost certainly going to need to be able to provide that to someone in the future. Also, look, if you've been hurt, injured seriously in a car wreck, you should probably call a lawyer. This is a very hard process. The insurance companies are certainly going to be doing everything they can to make sure they pay you little as possible, zero if they can. The only way you can absolutely be sure that to protect your rights is by hiring an attorney to protect your rights. Here at the Ritchie Law Firm, we handle these types of cases all the time. We guide people through the unknown who've never been involved in an accident and how they can best navigate these complex situations in order to have the least impact on their lives and get the most compensation that's available to them.